Hello peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries. My name's Ross with Final Fantasy 14 part 429. Had another bunch again last night, another 7 subscribers, 495 now, five to go. Right, I was notified of a couple, Alex Vallon and the Shapeshifter. Thank you very much for subscribing and your comments, appreciate those. And some more comments, Impasse 807 and Noah. I ain't got me bins on, I can't. Moran, thank you very much, very kind of you, very nice words, thank you, really appreciate it. And I did have a couple of others. Mother Reacher, always there. A couple of Fallout. Again, I love reading them. It's a nice little half hour in the morning. Got me brew all set up. Bit early today. Paper never turned up. Not yet anyway, so... Right, I'll normally sit down and read that first. But never mind. Get it out of the way, because I'm off out at lunchtime. Me and our dubs. Meet the in-laws. Nice steak dinner. Lovely. Anyway, let's crack on. Carrying on with this Hilda quest. Oh, old Cyril. What's up with Cyril? Let's find out. I hope you're keeping okay on this Saturday morning. Middle of February, what do you expect? They're mad, utterly mad, whole damn lot of them. How their house would rise to such prominence I will never understand. I agree with you, wholeheartedly, Cocker. Well, at least the mammoth seems to have overcome its existential crisis. I don't know a mammoth could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a mammoth. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Ooh, not too prejudiced then, bloody bigot. Fury take me. Their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure, one step at a time. Oh, way up, pulse. Ooh. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, bloody Foundation. They like to make you travel, don't they? There he is. Right then, my superiors have been informed of the mammoth's adoption by the House Mandeville, as witnessed by House Forton. Proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling. They remain convinced that the mammoth is the product of heretical machinations, and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible facts. That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Mandeville mammoth, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superior's conviction, I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about the mammoth. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase and itself to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I have ever seen before. Complete. Right, scrap the cutscene. That you stand here before me is proof that Haloni smiles upon this day. I have need of your assistance, Albert, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. It concerns the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heavens Ward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began, yet recently we have heard rumours of these honoured sirs walking the streets. Yeah, okay, let's crack on. Praise Saloni for a moment, I was afraid you'd make me beg. Right, speak with Hildebrand outside the Fontaine Manor. Right, I need a thing, don't I? Up the stairs. There it is. Last vigil. What the hell was that? Oh, Hildy. Because Gigi, such behaviour is unbecoming a gentleman. But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming? Inquisitor Cyril, Albert, good evening to both of you. Are you coming as adoring fans or on business? Business, always business, rest assured. Deny Hilda, Agent O, I'm at your service. Avoision, wait, before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my no, attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it fails to me to see him return to the straight and narrow. That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmont. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmont, would you? I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle too? Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need for kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our lobster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmont's gazebo for how long? I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. Hey? Dangerous indeed, my boy, and besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo? Have I missed something? Are gazebos living creatures? I guess. If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as knights at the Heavens Ward. Contemptible charlatans are rumoured to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Yeah, whatever. Say no more. Mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Uldar. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector, as well as a father to a bloody mammoth. Bugger that, you're coming home right this instant. How can you say such things? It's my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He is a Mandeville man. Grand. Grand as it is to see you, you have come at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come Nashu, come Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring them to justice. That's balls. He's stubborn, probably gets it from his sorry arse of a father. I trust you lot will help him keep out of trouble. Come along. Well, that could have gone better and worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Question the maidens at the last vigil. Right. Pull up the map. Oh, bugger. There we go. Right, wander down here then. World-weary maiden. Hello, pretty lady. Please do not think so foolish to fall for their charade. From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance, as if I had not already memorised every detail of my dear Sir Delphil's face. That's one done. Crestfallen maiden. I am truly outside her grace, my allowance all gone to waste on those I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumours are true. And one more over here somewhere. She is a vengeful maiden. Ooh, they're the worst maidens, they are. I demand satisfaction. Well, alright, you're in, Albert. Satisfier. Swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotion to line their pockets with gil? That's the problem with Tinder, innit? If Sir Charibert was here, he'd purge the lot of them. Right, speak with Hilda. Papa Hilda, that grandmama over there is staring at us. Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never ever call her that. At least not yet. Promise? Yeah, I promise. Not to call Grandma Julie, Grandma Julie. Greetings, m'lady. Oh, ain't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hilda? My faithful assistants, have you gleaned any new information? Nope. Other than the fact that these women scorns seem to detest the fake knights with every fibre of their being. These two women were telling me all what they'd do if they cornered Sir whoever. Is this the best you can do? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies, and you call yourself a Mandeville man? I assure you, mother, we are only just getting started. Yeah, that'll help. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. Ooh. Wake. I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. But you never know. I'd be worse. Aye, 'tis true. I too was taken in by false promises. Those awful men. What? Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Velguin. So when they said I finally could, I couldn't hesitate. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, I looked on the hideous faces of these so-grown grandsires. I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but the neighbours said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. Or Idleshire. I think it's Idleshire, I think. I swear I'll sort them out. Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hilda. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. There you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come on, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. That's all well and good. Never heard of Idleshire, have you? Albert has. You mean we're to travel to the Dravanian hinterlands right now, just like that? Yep. Taxi! Right. Rendezvous with Hilda in Idleshire. Yep. I got my first appointment for my eye to get sorted on Wednesday. But I'll keep you more informed as we get nearer whether there'll be a... I'll be knocking one out for you. We shall have to see. I think it's only to have a chat about what'll happen. Right. This magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of our Uplander and Gobby citizens. Whatever. I want to see her make the bad Gobbies fly again. God's sakes, Hilda, excepting Albert, this lot be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense, I could never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. If I may interject. Let's split up and question the good people of Idleshire. Yeah, we can do that. Right, back in. Loud jocks. Know of the Grand Sirs? Yes, I know of the Grand Sirs. Sneaky uplanders, keep to selves. Yes, we're talking about them Grand Sirs. They've drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visit the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. I'm going to have to go back into there. Let's see, what's this? Okay. I wanted to get rid of some stuff. Oh, bloody hell, won't let me. Right, where's that other one? There he is. I know all about the Grand Sirs. Keep to themselves. That building of theirs south of the round spot. Look behind you, a three-headed good view. Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Sweet Vivaldi. If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen. Ugh. They're holed up in a building south of the markets. Good show, Albert. That's the one. Come, let's inform the others. How does he know? It would seem that no one is home. Nope, nothing we can do but wait. Papa Hilda, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You might be right. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened free society. Blah blah, bullshit, bullshit. As I leave and Skull, Hildebrand, Helidor, Mandeville. Could that be Slow Fix Coin Toss? Do you know this gobby inspector? I most certainly do. Slow Fix was my very first employer. When travelling through Thanel long ago, Gobby Flock was waylaid. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to get back our goods until we made busy deal with Gentleman Uplander. Henceforth, Slow Fix gains new appreciation for Uplanders. Oh, the memories. It was a near thing for the bandits. No busy deals for the wicked. No busy deals indeed. Leaving that delightful anecdote aside, Master Slow Fix, just looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes. Gobby Flock's come a long way. Come on. Are we going to go in or what? My son Gigi has gone quite fond of your magnificent city, so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We wouldn't require much in the way of accommodation. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. Why settle for gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building in arrears and Slow Fix happy to evict them. But we're pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. In Slow Fix egalitarian utopia, this he will not abide, all the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grand Sirs. There you go. Yay, Gigi. A giant gazebo to call our own. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Master Slow Fix. Thank you. No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Papildi, since this is our gazebo, is it okay to draw our family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion. Now he's gone and got himself a sodding gazebo. Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing at being a father. Oh, what's wrong with it? I know it's stupid. Keeps him out of the way. Oh, what's going to happen? Come on. Still no sign of the notorious Grand Sirs. I dare say we're going to need more paint. Do. Right, speak with Hilda. Much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea. Inspector, is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? Ah, that's who was up on that hilltop then, was it? It is quite normal behaviour, I should think, when finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idling flesh. All too many succumb to their fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, they're the Grand Bloody Sirs. Come on, they're getting away. Apparently I've accepted a quest. Right, where are we going? Heavens to me, you dastardly rapscallions, you have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. I'll not ask again. Come forth, Grand Sirs, and name yourselves. Slayer of 1,000 worms, the silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens. Overland. Master of magics, ancient and awesome. Goon Spart. Grand Sirs Excelsior. I don't know whether to laugh or cry, mayhap both. Grandsires, Grand Sirs, you stand accused of wilfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens to attend private parties under false pretences. I, Hildebrand, am come on behalf of these poor defenceless innocents. Now lay down your arms and surrender. The audacity of this boy, you should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. Oh, you will rue this day and rue it hard. Gods, how I've missed this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was a day like this that we met, wasn't it? And when we soared into these azure skies, we never truly came back down. Do my eyes deceive? Pigs knee of my heart descended from a lone horse to guide me to her bosom. My beloved, my everything, long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher. Higher, higher, higher. Orland. Poor Orland, I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Chicanery and attempted murder notwithstanding. You will rue this day and rue it hard. Wait, I've seen this before all too recently. He's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, a man may yet be saved. You're referring to me, I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, yes, I'll get right to it. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I may smite. No, wait, that's no good. Let me see. Oh, God. Something of a rather less controversial tradition. Something with more pep. A vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh. Bit undignified, isn't it? Saint Rennet bugger me with a bleeding gaybolg. My back. 'Twould seem I've underestimated you lot. That makes two of us. Enough, leave them be, or do you not care what becomes of the mammoth? Oh. How? thought I recognised you, first in Ishgard, then Edilshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. Bearer of faces fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow with... oh god. Doris. You can't possibly have been so naive as to think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises. And yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful. My companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes from the first. The objective of the grand design has been this mammoth. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way, we have no desire to hurt the boy. We but require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. And they've gone. They're very slowly getting away. Not exactly running, are they? Papa Hildy. Gigi. Stay strong, my son. I'll find you. What? "12 strike me down for being a fool. So desperate was I to seize the Grand Sirs, I failed to discern their true intent. We ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Radzam by now. I very much doubt it, given they were moving at an Mantoisa's pace. The little milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers." That's what my mentor used to call me, among other things. Oh, the memories. Right. Do-do-do. Seems that the Grand Sirs have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them. How ironic, also how premature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Ask and ye shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragon, take him hostage, demand an exchange. Inquisitor Seer. You disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping. Albert will stalk and subdue the Grand Sir, then relieve him of his armour. How is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage? I'll reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Albert. Speak with Orland. I knew you'd wait. Who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers. Would you be kind to massage my shoulders, young man? There's that lingering ache. You have to take your armour off first. Remove my breastplate, of course. How silly of me. Lend me a hand with the straps. Truly, young man, you are a saint. I swear it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with the armour, you know. Right, I should be seated to better receive your tender ministrations. The healing tingle. Massage him again. Harder, harder. Close your eyes. The old dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops. You begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moment. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his laboured breathing. Right, nick his stuff. With the utmost care, you remove his sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of nearby bears. May he rest in peace. Not very nice, is it? Oh, no, you can't get that way. My stalwart assistant, by your return I gather you taking care of the dragoon. By taking care I mean afford him all the due courtesy. Capital then, without further ado I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. You of little faith are in a treat, for you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of guile and subterfuge. Is it time for dinner yet? We just ate, you daft bugger. Where in the hell's is Orland? I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but damn it, he could at least be quick about it. I know just how he feels. Greetings, feather antediluvians, I have returned. Oh, bollocks. It's about time. Okay, no, that's bollocks. Pack up your things, I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here. 'Tis behaviour unbecoming a gentleman to keep children in cages. What in the seven hells are you blathering about? He's going to get away. No, he will not, see? Still there within my care. Right then, on completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fury take me, it's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they won't even try and stop him. So far, so good. I'm cold, and there are more bulls after me. Close your mouth, Hilda. It's me, but you're also me. That can't be unless... This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dear Pigsney, we'll be together at last. Imposter, how dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it wouldn't make a minstrel blush. I never realised dying would hurt so much. Now's your chance, Gigi. Come with me. Vivi, wait. My son, what's gotten into you? Vivi, where have I heard that before? Remember who you are, Vivi, what you are, creation of the great Charlatan Archmagus Quan. I was given life by Quan, Grandpa Quan. I remember now, we lived together and he taught me many things about the world outside. Oh, poor Hilda. What exactly do you remember, my son? Everything, yes, everything. Remember that Grandpa Quan created me. He took care of me, raised me, and that we were very, very happy. Then he abandoned me. Grandpa Quan abandoned me. He believed you were flawed, Vivi, that you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so in his ignorance he cast you out and died all alone. To turn back the hands of time, then what we witnessed in the Crozier with the Duke's priceless vase, that power could be brought to bear on people. How do you know all this? You couldn't have possibly been associates of this Archmagus. We found his journals during one of our many trips to the library, scavenging for relics. As was one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of war in our prime with fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time. Before we knew it, the hour of the chief was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime. A second lifetime, as it were. A mammoth with the power to take that which is broken and restore it to its prime state. Fury take me, this is also, I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy. We knew where to look even. With the journals we determined that the mammoth was somewhere in the Western Highlands. Chance for a second chance was within reach. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you to unlock your true potential. Just think what you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only that, you could make us young again. You may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Vivi. Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best you can animate a corpse. And I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Gigi, wait. What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You are a mandible mammoth. No, I'm not. You've always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpa Quan made me, he made me, and I miss him. So even if it all fails, I have to try. What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Mayhap we just respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of the chapter. You're giving up and coming back home. I too made a decision long ago to become a travelling inspector, and I've ever stood by it. Maybe it's from this singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. I can't abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. It fails me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to his righteous path and only utilises traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Inquisitor Cyril, I must applaud your dedication to your work. Cannot thank you enough. I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore I ask that you suspend your pursuit for a time, that I may afford the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of his powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively. I knew you'd understand. Blah 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 blah. I suppose it'd be a shame if he'd given up that easily. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the powers, right, speak with Cyril, but not today. There we go. Right, as always, thanks for watching and your views, and thank you once again to Alex, Valen, the Shapeshifter, and Impasta and Noah. Thank you very much for your subscriptions and your comments. Do appreciate it. But anyway, look, enjoy what's rest of the day. Stay safe. But until tomorrow, I'll see you.